Hi, Jerry Frank. What's up, Vincent Caruso? Uncle Moose. What's up, everybody? Hey, Fubar. My uvula is fine. Yeah.
You never let me have any fun.
You were just having fun. How
I
did
want
I
to have
not
more
let you
fun.
have fun?
It's too cold outside to have outside fun.
Goodness.
Do we have anybody on there?
Yeah, lots of people.
Hello, lots of people.
Let's see. Duke's Park Garage says, how's it going? Tuning in from Colorado.
What's happening in Colorado?
What did you tell people about my uvula?
That you went for a uvula transplant.
No.
Because you were dissatisfied with the size of your uvula.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, it wasn't a transplant. It was a uvula enlargement. She was always very self-conscious.
No.
It's why you never see her yawn.
You're crazy.
You never see her yawn because it's like, oh, my tiny uvula. So now she's got this
Oh my
giant
goodness.
thing.
Okay. What's going on, everyone? Carmudgeon says hello. Back from El Paso.
Nice.
What's up, Uncle? Says Bad Sam C10s. What's up, Zero?
Zero. What's happening, man?
Danny Boyd.
Zero, do you have a mini
Ford
bike?
LTV. What?
Does Zero have a mini bike?
Oh, I don't know.
Why doesn't Zero, if he has to have a mini bike?
Maybe.
Dude, it's literally the most punk thing you could possibly ever have.
Someone's rolling their eyes. Oh, am I not supposed to watch you rolling cigarettes?
No, you're not supposed to roll me. Here, I'll go down low.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hello from New Jersey.
The People's Republic of New Jersey. What's going on?
Yeah, let's see.
I'm a little giddy today because we're having like a banking collapse.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is not collapse advice. Don't take any advice from anything from this
so
channel.
long for this.
Okay, he's rolling a cigarette.
I got my mini bike.
What's up, Caleb Parker?
And I'm ready for action.
I have an iPad that doesn't work.
Yeah, what that thing costs like $40,000. She has
I
more
got an
money.
iPad.
She has more money in this thing than we have in any of our cars.
It's not true. That is not true. But I was trying to I wanted to do the live from that so we would have a nice picture, but it wasn't giving me options with the YouTube app, so we were struggling. So that's why it came up that we were live and we weren't.
Ah,
Yeah.
it wasn't because I was riding my mini bike.
And that too. I was struggling with that while he was riding his mini bike.
I'm ready to just completely get out of cars.
What are you going to do? We're going to make
like-
pizzas.
No, mini bikes.
Oh, mini bikes?
Yeah.
You want to do mini bikes?
Yeah, you think I'm joking? I'm like, this stuff is all very burdensome. And
Oh,
that's
yeah?
just like, pull the
Oh,
cord
so you
and
just want
send
to
it.
give away the charger? We should just give it away. What do you think?
At some point, that's what's going to happen. I'm just going to give everything away.
Yeah?
At some point.
Well, no, but you got to give it to the girls.
They'll get plenty.
You gotta
They
give
got
it to the
plenty.
kids.
They got plenty.
You can't just give everything away. It's mine too. I've worked on those things.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm ready.
Zero says, "What? Wait, did I win the charger?" Zero, if we could, we would. We can't yet. He says he's kidding.
About what?
I'm winning the charger.
No, nobody
Wait,
wants
did I win Kathy's chargers? I put a lot of work into that
She
car,
did, she did.
actually. Like,
Yes, she
I
did.
started working on that car when nobody was touching it.
You built the engine.
And I scraped all the paint off of it with a razor
That's
blade.
right, you did. And you pulled all of the sand and the mud and the
Yeah,
dirt and everything.
no,
out
yeah,
of it.
I did a lot to that car.
You did a lot to
It
that
was a
car.
mess.
You spent a lot of time on that car.
I did. I'm not making it up.
You are not.
For the glory.
And look, I did the transmission today.
Very nice.
You can tell I did transmission work because there's a dial caliper and there's a hammer. Those are the only two tools you really
You
need.
did a good
to build
job.
a torque light.
You did a good job. I'm proud of you. I don't do stuff like that. I'll clean things.
I just want to ride my mini bike.
I did have a dream that I was painting cars.
Yeah.
I dream about cars all the time.
And I dream about mini bikes.
Isn't that weird? Oh, but I also dream that I ride motorcycles all the time too.
You don't ride motorcycles.
And I don't ride motorcycles.
I don't know why.
Well, because it's been cold, but I do want to ride the Super Cup.
Well,
Let's see. Steve B says, hello, Uncle Tony and Kathy.
Hello,
What's up,
Steve B.
UTG, you can't give away you can't give away you take more. S Crystal, her painted Slant 6 duster is still in your yard.
that's Crystal's?
Is it?
Did I give it to her?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think I did.
I think that you're gonna let her drive
I mean,
it.
she can have it if she wants it.
She doesn't know how to drive a stick. You gotta teach her.
Oh, that's right. I was supposed to.
Right.
Right,
Yep.
right. I forgot about that. Yeah, and
See
then
Roma, is that
she
Charlie?
got busy. Yes, that's Charlie Romano.
What's up, Charlie?
What's happening, Charlie?
What's going on? Let's see. Two Hacks says, Tony, those little mini bikes are nitrous? Oh, those mini, I can't talk tonight. Those little mini bikes like nitrous.
Dude, these things are so much fun. It's not even funny. That's just all it is. That's just the stock 200 motor with the governor pulled off of it and the jack shaft removed on the 100 frame. And it's just fun. It's fun. It doesn't have a torque converter. It's just got the centrifugal clutch. So it's a little sluggish on the initial dig. But man, once it starts cranking, it's like it's on there. But now I'm like,
You
I
like
want
your
to
mini
go.
bikes?
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. I want to get one of those Predator Ghost motors now.
You're so ADD. You change your mind like every
this,
5 minutes.
But this stuff is fun. This
No,
stuff
I
is
agree.
fun.
I like fun stuff too.
You know, unlike a car, right? Which has like,
Except I tried to ride that and it was kind of like crazy.
it's a little
The
hairy.
throttle is like
If you're
too
not used to it,
jumpy. It
yeah,
was
it's a little
jerking me
hairy.
all over the place. And I was like, no.
But I mean, all you got to do is just pull it
Yeah, I
forward.
just got to get used to it. Need metal sent you $5.
Thank you. I'm going to put that towards my Predator Ghost motor.
He wants to know how's the 318 coming along? I can't keep track of everything Sir Video has been doing.
You know,
Talking about that one, that 318.
I'm lost on that. I mean, honestly, I'm lost on that. I don't. Charles Servideo is doing a lot of work, but I don't know where he came from in all of this. It's like this is like, I don't know.
Well, I don't know anything about it either, but he works with David, right? Is that
He
how?
was one of David's students.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
But
that's
now
all I
evidently
know.
I got to send parts to Florida, which
Well,
I
why?
wasn't expecting. I figured, well, I'm going to hand Andy off a set of heads,
Mm-hmm.
you know, when I see him at the race. And now evidently I've got to send heads to Florida.
Why?
I mean, I don't know.
Peter Kovac says, Kathy, how did you talk Tony into going out in the world this year? I'm still not convinced. I didn't talk him into doing anything. He makes those decisions on his own. I don't make him try and do anything.
I've decided
I know
that
how Tony
it's
works.
time to go out into the world.
We'll see.
Well, I mean, this is how I look at it, right? This is how I look at it.
No, you seem enthusiastic to go places, and then like the closer it gets, the less enthusiastic you get, and then like right before it, you're like, nah, I don't want to go. That's what you do.
No, this is how I see it. This is how I see it. We spent the first 2 years establishing the channel,
Right.
getting it going, right? Mm-hmm. Then we spent the next 2 years kind of like refining it and putting all of our stuff together, right?
Yeah.
All these different cars and whatnot.
Right.
And now it's like the channel's established and it runs.
It does.
Our cars are all together and they run. So now the next logical step is to start taking them out into the world.
But you're so happy that there might be a banking collapse and you might not have to go out into the world.
No, I'm thrilled about the banking collapse because I have positioned myself for the last 25 years to take advantage of
you're
a banking
funny.
collapse.
Okay, Eric Miller sent you $5.
Thank you, Eric.
Hi, Tony. Do you prefer Cleveite 77 bearings or a specific brand of rods and mains? Thanks.
Yeah, no, the Clevites are great. I've never had a quality issue with the Clevites. King makes a good bearing also.
Let's see. Tony is a big kid. Yes.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. Zero says, look, it's about having stuff to do, not actually doing stuff to do. Simple.
I may have to, that may be a shirt. That may be a shirt.
I'm not him.
Read that one more time.
Look, it's about having stuff to do, not actually doing stuff to do. Simple.
That's what it's been. That's what it's been. But honestly, like it's like everything is just ready to go. Like I look around.
So you want to go?
You know, I mean, the charger is currently apart, but I mean, it's all there. It just needs to be reassembled. So it's like I look around and all of our cars are, I mean, just running. Like I can't. There's nothing I need to do to any of them, and there's nothing I need to do to that except put it back together again. And in preparation for this year, over the winter, I've been putting spare things together and gathering spare parts, and so making sure that once we commit to do something, we'll have all of the bits and pieces just in case whatever happens to go out and do it anyway. So like, I've been gearing everything up.
No, we're planning on going.
Yeah,
We're planning on going.
which is it's a little bit more involved than if just like, okay, well, you've got a car and you plan on going to an event or two. You know, it's like, well, it's no big deal, get the car ready and go. But when you've got a bunch of cars and you kind of carrying this type of thing on your shoulder, you need to have contingency plans and backup plans and so on and so forth, and parts and whatnot. So that's what I've been doing over the winter, is putting all of that together so that no matter
You did
what
a good
happens,
job.
you know, we launch a transmission on that, boom, I got all the parts to put it back together in 10 minutes. We launch a transmission on that, well, boom, I got one sitting right there.
You
know,
plan on
kill the
doing a
motor
lot
on
of
that,
neutral
boom,
drops?
there's one sitting on the stands. Kill the motor on that, boom, there's one sitting on the stand. So this is what I'm saying, this is what I've been doing over the winter. And then that slant. So once that slant is together, probably next week, the week after, I don't know, then I'll have a spare motor and trans for that car. And I've been putting together rear ends. So and I've got gear ratios to match any
Yeah,
purpose.
rear ends. You're doing a really good job.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what my time has been occupied with mostly over the winter. You know, doing all of that stuff. So we're ready.
So Matt says, Tony, you're going to do a video on the SP2P intake swap to 340 intake on Kathy Swinger.
That's not much content. I mean, I leave content like that to people like Vice Grip that are just like, here, I'm going to unbolt this, I'm going to bolt something else on. I don't do stuff like that. We do the science. We'll talk about why we're going from one type of manifold to another, but we don't actually swapping intake manifolds is not what I consider to be valuable content.
5.3 Pachyderm says, hey Tony, this is my first stream.
Welcome.
I've been putting in the hours on my first project, a factory 76 Vega GT.
Nice. I like those. What motor is in it? Did you keep the four banger or is it? You know what was a great swap back in the day was the V6s. They used to drop the Buick V6s in those cars. The 3.8.
Did you have a stroke? Are you okay?
I'm remembering. There was a guy on Staten Island that had one. That had a Buick V6
Okay.
in a Vega, and that thing was a beast.
Let's see. Oh, mostly old part. What's up, Ron?
What's happening, Ron?
He's like, everything is together and running. How's that Buell?
Well, that's not together and running, but
That really
our
doesn't
our
count.
cars and everything are together and running.
Let's see. UT, remind me. Oops, hang on. You remind me how much fun the races can be. Took wifey to the track in London, Kentucky yesterday. We're both hooked. Thanks. Nice.
Excellent. Even tires. I have spare slicks mounted on rims for all three of the cars that take slicks. So it's like, this is what I'm saying. It's like I've been, piling it on, getting it all together.
So, yeah, I think we might go some places.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, I think we will.
Oh, we got a fancy new trailer.
As long as Tony makes the decision to do it, I think he'll follow through
Yes.
without anyone pressuring him.
Yes. Well, we have to have somebody holding down the home
Right,
fort,
we have Doris.
You know.
She's a good dog sitter. But I need to contact her like tomorrow.
But she can't leave them at all.
She's not
Once
gonna leave
she's in
them.
there, she's got to get locked in the
That's
house.
fine. We'll
No
lock her
escape.
in the house.
Yeah.
It's fine. She's good with them.
That's fine. I don't care. She just gets locked in the house. Be gone for 3 days. She's in there for 3 days.
Did you sell that early sporty?
Yes, I did. That
Yeah.
went yesterday.
Yep. Uncle Tony's warehouse. Did you ever run J.C. Penney slicks?
No,
No.
that was before my time.
Juicy penny slicks. Uncle Moose says, I love this channel. I'm tinkering along with my sobs dreaming of a Viton again? A Vuitton? Viton? And I don't know. It might be, I don't know what happened there. You can try again. Let's see. Abel D says, need banking advice.
Buy silver.
This isn't financial
Buy
advice.
silver. Tomorrow, get all
This
the
isn't
cash you can
banking
out of the
advice.
bank and buy silver.
We have no idea. We know nothing.
Yes, this is not financial collapse advice.
No. We have hats for sale in the store. If you want some, we might as well get them now while you
Get
can.
them now while your currency is still worth something.
And I can still access the internet so I can mail everything out.
Yes. Do it
Do it
home
now. Do it now.
Or you still have a shred of buying power left. Do it.
Also buy hats, 0 cents.
You guys don't know, I'm absolutely giddy about this. I've been waiting for 25 years. I've been waiting for 25 years.
Stock up on UTG hats. Yes, Grumpy.
Yes. There'll be a currency in the future.
Right.
You'll be able to trade
Trade in
them among small
UTG hats.
civilizations. Yes.
How's my uvula? What did you tell people?
That you went for a uvula transplant, but it was actually an enlargement.
Uncle Moose says Viron. Viron.
Viron.
Yeah. Viron.
Oh, Bugatti.
Viron. Maybe oh, Bugatti.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Caleb Parker says, I'm withdrawing my entire savings account and buying up UTG bags.
Telling you. What was it?
Doing now. Operators standing by. Yeah, on the internet.
Silver Bank went first. Silverback Bank went first. Then it was
Ask him about
Silicon-
the uvula tattoo search. I saw that part.
yeah. Then Silicon Valley Bank went tits up. That's awesome. What's next? What's the next one that's going
Don't
to go?
say bad words so that we can put our live streams up.
Yes, we
Yeah,
want to be able
you have
do
to
that.
stop doing that. No more bad
Yes.
words.
So another bank is going to go tonight. Guarantee overnight. Another bank is going to go tonight.
Get your hats now.
Yeah. Get your money out of there.
Oh my goodness. This is not financial advice. Don't listen to us. Okay, so Mike Brunello says, Tony, I have a 76 Newport and it keeps breaking drive shafts in half.
That's not good.
I checked the rear end, can't see anything wrong with it.
I cannot imagine what would cause a drive shaft to break in half. Like nothing really. If it's too tight, it'll just punch out that center of the yoke, because I've had that happen. It'll punch out the center of the yoke and just bleed out transmission fluid everywhere. No, I have no idea, bro. I have no idea.
J Truth says, Tony, is there an official date for Mission Impossible testing? We didn't get coffee.
We didn't get coffee.
Oh my goodness. It just occurred to me I have no coffee.
We were so excited to come here
And
and
get
go
coffee.
live.
Right, yeah.
Uh,
And use my new iPad, but I can't use it because it's not working.
I have no idea for dates on that.
Sorry. Thank you, Fubar, for putting up the links. Uncle Tony's Garage. That's where you get the hats.
UTG.
UTG. 5.3 pachyderm sent you $20.
Thank you.
He says the Vegas still has the factory 144 banger
Keep
and
it.
T55 speed.
Nice.
First manual I've ever touched, and it's a blast. Me and my dad have been at it nonstop for the last couple of months. I love this. I can see myself buying more. And he's laughing. Smiling
Do-
emoji.
You know, let me tell you, people talked a lot about those Vegas. They're like, you know, because the first one of them, like 70, 71, 72, they used like a plating on the cylinders. It was like a Nicosol plating like they use on the motorcycles, and it wasn't good. It didn't seal, so those things burned a lot of oil. But they straightened that out as time went on. That little 144 is a great motor. Have you ever seen one of the Cosworths? The Cosworth Vega was like way ahead of its time, like a solid decade ahead of its time. But I love those cars. They're fantastic. And the Monzas, you know, the thing about those Chevy Monzas, and they're like extinct now. You just see occasionally, you see an older race car in a Monza body. But I remember when those came out in 75, and that thing was just so futuristic and so sleek. I remember seeing Bill Jenkins Monza in Englishtown. I guess it was in 76? I guess it was 1976. The first time, it was like the first Monza body race car I'd ever seen. And man, that thing, it was just the slickest. It looked like it was from the distant future. Like you built that car and it would still look like proper today.
What's the car can't be?
What's happening, man?
It says no coffee. What kind of heresy is that? I know.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Okay, they're talking to each other. Talking to each other. Craig Davis says, I would bring you guys coffee, but it would probably be cold by the time I made the 2,000-mile drive.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Thank you, though. We
We
appreciate
try to
the
get our
thought.
coffee locally.
I hate cars hats. You're doing
those
I
would
hate
sell.
cars hats?
Those would sell.
We can.
Well, we got to do it before the currency completely implodes.
Okay. Do you want me to put an order in tomorrow?
Yeah.
I hate cars hats?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you want like a little UTG thing someplace?
That might be making it too complicated.
Well, how are they going to know where they come from?
Who cares?
It's not going to have branding on it.
Branding is for the white man. I don't need to deal with any of that stuff. Come on.
It's for the white man. You don't want to say UTG?
No. All right. Let us say UTG someplace. But I like that. And I hate cars T-shirt would be great. Not T-shirt. A hat would be great.
Okay.
Any place I wear one of those shirts. Am I wearing one now?
No, you're wearing a Go Fast shirt.
Any time I wear one of those shirts, people make comments about it.
What do they say?
Oh, they love the shirt, or where'd you get that shirt?
John M says UTG on the back. Yeah. UTG on the back of the hat, like small,
Yeah,
tiny.
I guess we could do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that tomorrow. Let's put in an order for those.
Okay.
I
we
hate
can
cars.
Do that. I hate cars. Do you want it in a nice script or
No,
block
just
letters?
Block
Just
letters.
block.
I hate cars.
I hate cars. So nobody's gonna buy those.
A watch.
Oh my goodness. UTG on the strap on the back of the cap.
Do we still have the I hate cars shirts in the store?
Yeah, we do. Aw, Uncle Moose sent us 55 sec for coffee.
Well, thank you, Uncle Moose.
Thank you, Uncle Moose. We
I
appreciate
don't know,
that.
55 cents buys you a cup or a burlap sack of beans. I don't know.
We appreciate however much
appreciate it anyway, thank you.
55 sec is. Someone's going to do the math now and put it in
Somebody's
the
going
comments.
to do the math. How much coffee did we get out of that?
Mostly old part says UTG, I hate cars windshield banners.
All right, who can we get to make windshield banners?
Probably them over there. I'm sure that they know people that do stuff like that.
I'm serious about the hats.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right, but we're not going to sell any of those.
we'll sell them all.
You think so? All right,
we
we
have to
can't order
hurry.
a
We have
lot.
to hurry before the currency completely implodes.
The new NFT UT merch.
They'll have to ship us rice in exchange for the hats.
Oh, Caleb Parker says 55 sec is $5.17.
That's
Score.
coffee for both of us. Thank you.
Thank you. Should I go get coffee?
How are you going to go get coffee?
I can drive. I know how to drive.
And what am I going to just sit here? I'll ride my mini bike around.
You can strap the camera to yourself and ride your bike around.
You could get on the back and I could ride us around.
Is there a backup? There's not much of a seat there.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know if anybody wants to see that. Do it. But there's only 2 pegs, right?
Yeah.
Where am I gonna put my legs?
Just drag your legs on the ground.
Drag my legs on the ground.
Yeah, that's cool.
You only live once.
Come on.
All right, I'm not gonna take the battery. All right, don't make me fall off.
Let me know when you get on it.
All right, hang on. I gotta find a place to put my feet. No, there's nowhere for me to sit. My butt is not even on the floor.
Oh, I can't go any further forward.
Move up.
I can't. I'm out of up.
Go.
I,
Oh my God.
uh-oh. Oh. Shit,
Ow.
hang on, it shut it off. You lean so far forward. Uh-oh. We still on?
I don't know. Yeah, we're on.
You're never really gonna be on. Yeah, you'll be fine. Hang on, I'm gonna turn this thing around. Ready? Ah! All right, everybody off. I hate cars.
That's fun.
Let's see Kiwi top that.
Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to lose a knee for sure. Jump the shark?
If I had one.
Oh my goodness.
Unsubscribe.
What are these jerks doing?
I came here for cars
Right.
and financial advice.
Right.
And they're riding mini bikes around.
Oh my goodness.
The screaming was a nice effect.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, because I was going to fall off the back.
Even with the two of us on there, that thing had some rip through the middle of the hallway.
It really did. I thought you were like doing wheelies.
It was
It
trying
was
to
just,
wheelie.
yeah, it was trying to wheelie. That's why I was screaming. The UTG circus. We watch paint dry. We've proven we'll watch anything. Thanks, Sleepy Orange. Oh my goodness. All right. Roll up your windows and go for coffee, Charlie says. We do need coffee.
Charlie, do you have a mini bike? Is anybody watching this have a mini bike? Or is it just me? Am I the only person who's like totally freaked out with these things now?
I don't know.
You should plug in your thing before that goes dead.
No, it had a lot of battery.
Yeah.
Bush Pilot 73 sent you 1999.
Well, thank you.
Says, you two are great. Reminds me of riding a Honda 230 through the living room.
I've done that.
You've done that. It's awesome. Thank you. Zero says, hats, hats, hats. Go get them now. They're in the store.
Yes, the hats are in the store.
.com. We've got hats.
Here's one right here, actually. Here's
A new one?
Yeah, and look.
They're actually black?
Yes, they're black with white lettering.
Uh-huh.
And they're in 3D.
Oh, wow. That's going to be the new money.
Yes, that's the new currency.
All right. Let's see. Hang on. I'm way behind. Franco says, good evening, everyone.
Franco, what's happening, man?
Mike N says, I had one when I was 15, a million years ago. Peter Kovacs, I got a nice scar on my ankle from a mini bike.
Nice, nice. I don't have any mini bike scars yet.
Delivery Guy RX says, I used to have a 2-stroke front-wheel drive Solix moped.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. It kind of rings a bell. That had the motor mounted up top, like where the headlight would be like on a regular moped.
Do we sell hoodies? No.
No.
Let's see. You can have UTG hat in any color as long as it's black. Yeah.
This
I
is
don't know
funny.
why that makes me laugh so much. I don't know. Okay. Scoob
We have all the shades of black.
sent you $10.
Thank you.
Radiator cap for my 65 Le Mans 326 V8 is brown milky,
Ooh.
but I'm not overheating. The car is not smoking, and the oil cap and oil stick is not milky. Only the radiator cap is milky along with the coolant.
The transmission cooler is probably leaking into the. If it's brown, like pinkish brown, right? The tranny cooler is leaking in the tank. So on the passenger side tank of that radiator, you see you got the two tranny cooler lines go in there, and there's a like a it's barely anything. It's just a strip inside, and I bet you that's what's leaking.
Jerry Frank says, I can tell by looking at that hat that my head is too fat for one. No, tell him how much it opens.
Oh no, it goes huge.
It has a thing on the back.
Are you kidding me?
It's so big.
Look at this. Oh my God. You can't, come on. No, nothing's head is bigger than that.
Chris Cadman says, you have a square-shaped hat to fit my head.
We can put it in order. I mean,
Let's see. Does a Rokon count as a mini bike?
no.
From Mudgeon
No, a
says.
Rokon only counts as a Rokon.
Let's see.
I want to buy another one. I need another one. Because I want to leave that one the way it is, because it's just like, just pull the cord and it goes, and it's like just perfect. So that's my pit bike.
Right.
And so I bought that because I could just stick it on a trailer, or I could throw it in the back of the Jeep, or wherever we go, we have like, perfect transportation. But I want one to hot rod. There's so much, like, Google what people are doing with these motorcycles or these mini bikes. They're getting them like 70, 80 miles an hour. They have, and they're cheap. They got like the Predator motor, the 212. It's like 7 horsepower. You go to Harbor Freight, it's under $200. They got this Ghost motor. It's like a full race motor, and that's only like $400. You can't beat the price of this stuff. You can have a blast for pocket change.
Kenny Whitten wants to know, why am I blocked on my other YouTube channel? We don't know. Did you say something that would get you blocked?
There's very few things very few things that get people blocked. It would have to be something racial, or it would have to be something.
Well, there was a small period of time when we had zero tolerance.
Yes. Okay.
There was a zero tolerance period. We were like, if you say like one word,
Right.
you get blocked.
There was a zero tolerance period. Like if you said the word "ow,"
right,
you got banned.
Yeah.
Because I had enough. I was like, enough. So yeah.
Like you broke Al's car. Like
right.
those
Yeah.
people, you
Right.
got
Comments like
banned.
that, you automatically got banned. It was like, okay, well, I'm done with this shit. So, but that period is over now. So like if you feel that you got banned, like, let me know and we'll reinstate you. But generally, the only way you'll get a permanent ban is if it's something racial, or if it's something that just generally something that's ugly like that. Just something, you know what I mean? But very, very little will get you banned.
Swamp Rat says, by the end of this evening, I will be blocked.
Let's go for it.
Did you call your brother?
What do I got to call him for?
You should call your brother.
Call him. Well, he's on there now.
Sierra says, we watch and we axe. Let's see. Tony, I have a 200cc clone mini bike that I've had running on 50% nitro. I totally get why you love mini bikes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I don't know why it's taken me so long to get into the mini bike thing. Motorcycles are kind of self-explanatory, right? Motorcycles are just the obvious thing to go for. But I have no idea why it took me so long to get into the mini bike
Wayne
thing.
wants you to start it up. Can you start it up?
We were just riding
We
it
were just
around.
riding it around you.
I'll start it up.
Start it
I like to start it. I like to do it right.
Okay, you're gonna ride it around again.
Whoops.
Oh no.
I broke it.
Very nice. That's a
So,
nice piece of machinery.
so yesterday, right, or day before yesterday, when I first got it. So this thing over here, when you go to start it, you have to give it just a little bit of throttle, or it won't go. He removed the governor and put a bigger carburetor on it. And for this thing, when you first start it, you got to give it just a tiny bit of throttle. So it was only like the fourth or the fifth time when I started it. So I go to pull it, I'm pulling it, and without realizing it, I'm giving it more and more throttle every time. So finally, this thing lights, and that's what this is over here. It took off and it crashed into the bench.
Oh no.
So then I go to pick it up, and when I go to pick it up, it's still running, and I grab the throttle, and it did a burnout there, and then it did it here, and it crashed into the garbage pail.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, so I just kept chasing it around the shop, crashing into things.
Nice.
Yeah, a camera would have been great. You know,
Yeah,
I wish
well,
we had
you
those.
should wear one. I have stuff for you to wear the GoPro.
But it was funny, man, because I pulled it and it just went woof right out from under my hand.
See, more like viral video that you don't capture.
I know.
Lazy Whole Ranch says it's like an episode of Banana Splits.
Yeah, that's right. They were running.
Splits.
Oh, no, the monkeys. Didn't the monkeys ride a mini bike?
Yeah,
on
they
it?
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only 50 years late onto the mini
Yeah, I'm
bike
just
scene.
50 years late to the party. I had a rough childhood. I didn't have.
Oh, you did
I
not.
couldn't have any shit like that.
There are kids that really had rough childhoods.
Yeah, all right, but I was
You can't
deprived
say
of,
things
of
like that.
of cool things like that.
Let's see.
You can't have a mini bike. You put your eye out. That was terrible.
Please, your parents let you do plenty.
No,
You
they
did it anyway. Okay, stop. I have to move because you're rolling a cigarette.
Okay.
Tony's rolling. Pan away, pan away. Where is Rubber Hammer Ron? It's your brother.
He was here. He just left a few minutes before we went on. He was cleaning his mess. Lake Magnum over there. It looked like a crime scene.
Danny Boyd says, I didn't have any of that cool motorized stuff either. I had one, and I almost got killed on it by the bus.
Yeah.
But then it was stolen because my dad bought a stolen piece of machinery and gave it to me.
Because that's what you do in New York.
Right. Everything's stolen. The cops came and took
everything
it back.
is stolen. Everything is stolen.
Ah, that was fun. I had it for like 3 days. Mostly parts. Okay, so Tony's got his feet wet with the mini bikes. How long before we see a blower, turbo, or nitrous on a mini bike at UTG?
I want to pick up one to screw around with. Like I said, I don't want to modify that one. I love it just the way it is. It's perfect. It's perfect. But I want one to modify. I want one that I can screw around with.
Can Ron wear Hawaiian shirts while he works on the Magnum?
I mean, we could ask him. I mean,
Yes. 6% recycled says hello, everyone.
hello, 6%.
Billy Bob Holcomb says we bought them out of the junkyard on a Saturday, fixed them on Sunday, and sold them on Monday.
What's that?
Mini bikes, I
Oh,
guess.
mini bikes?
Yeah.
It was a dead thing for a long time. Mini bikes were big in like the late 60s, all through the 60s and the early 70s, and then they just disappeared. And then all of a sudden they made this huge comeback. I think because like Tractor Supply and Walmart have been pushing them in the last few years. Coleman bikes, and I think that just started the whole thing going. You guys want to see some amazing stuff? Look up mini bike street racing in Compton. They have. I mean, you got to see the stuff. It's insane. It's full on street racing. But they're doing it with mini bikes.
672E Galaxy says, I had a Stingray mounted, a 3.5 Briggs with a Louisville Slugger, some kind of, and some Kindorf? Oh, Kindorf? I don't know. And plumber's strap. I don't know what that means. John Marimba says, I had an Arctic Cat mini bike that I blew up.
They all blow up. I mean, that's eventually, it's just an oil by splash. These things, you think Briggs and Stratton, right? Flatheads and all. These actually have a Hemi head on them.
Cops don't like mini bikes. Zero says Compton Boulevard has always been pure madness. Chris Greenaway, UTG. When's the next live car show? I feel like we have more community members. Also, still in the winter spring slump.
Live car show. Oh, you mean here? No, we can't. We had.
Oh, people coming here?
Yeah.
Or it's too many.
We can't do it. It's too many, and there are other businesses. So
Yeah.
one of the problems is
We don't have that much room.
we're at the very, like, okay, so this is an industrial complex, right? And we're the very front of it. So, like, in other words, as soon as you pull in, you're pulling into our place, and it blocks off everybody else. So when we had that one little get together, and it was relatively small. None of the other businesses could like park or get in or out. It was.
And we also
rough.
didn't have this many subs. We were going to do it again, and too many people said they were coming,
It was,
and we
yeah.
were like,
It
we
was
can't.
overwhelming. We couldn't do it.
We just don't have the room. Let's see. Scrappy Hustler. I have too many mini bikes. I even have my uncle's little Indian from the 60s.
Nice.
Let's see.
We should do a channel called Uncle Mini Bike.
Oh, yeah, right. Uncle Mini Bike.
Uncle Mini Bike.
Oh, that should have been. See, you ruined it.
What?
That should have been like our April Fool's video.
What
We're
April Fool's? I'm
changing
serious
the
like a
channel
train
to
wreck.
Uncle Mini Bike.
No, I'm serious.
Just
as a
change the
train
name
wreck.
for a day. I wonder how many subs you would lose. We're
Mi-
planning
Uncle
something
Mini
for April Fool's.
Don't tell them that. That ruins the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, we
They're
did it
expecting
last
it.
year.
Now you see. Now I can't do an
Now
April
we can't
Fool's thing
do it.
because they're expecting an April Fool's thing.
There's only a couple people on here. Don't worry about it. Like literally, not a lot of people. Taco mini bikes are the best. I'm hungry.
I thought you wanted coffee.
I do. I'm hungry because I don't have coffee. Can we get coffee?
Right now,
I'll probably lose the stream.
you will definitely lose the stream.
What if I try and switch it over to my phone?
You're on the phone.
No, I mean to my phone Wi-Fi. I'm on the shop Wi-Fi right now.
You might lose it switching it over.
DoorDash a coffee?
We're
That's-
too far away from
yeah.
everything to DoorDash anything.
It could be like $30
Yeah.
for coffee. Uber Eats or DoorDash. Pick up 7-Eleven pizza. DD Speed Shop versus UTG mini bike street race for 5K.
I'm down.
Now everybody wants Taco Bell. See what you've done. See what you did with
How-
the
when did
taco comment.
Bell come in? We didn't mention
It
Taco
was
Bell.
some sort of taco mini bike.
Oh, okay.
No coffee maker in the shop. There is one here, but it's not like.
I don't have a
We
chick
have no
around the shop
coffee
to bring
or
me coffee.
anything. I mean, I come in here, but I'm not gonna
No, but
stay
you're not
all
going to
day
drop what you're
just so I
doing.
can give you coffee.
Make a 20-mile round trip to get me a cup of coffee. That's
no.
not realistic.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Mini bike race for pink slips.
No, I'm not giving up my mini bike.
Oh, really?
No.
How does UTG feel about Puddin's Fab Shop?
I've seen a couple of videos of his. I mean, okay.
See, Roma says, have the first ever cars and wine at the local winery.
I think it's been done.
Yeah,
That's-
they do
yeah.
it, I think. They don't want our kind there. We know that the
Yeah.
local winery is like literally like right down the road.
Yeah, the local wine.
They don't
is
want
right
to
over
see
here.
us
Yeah, no.
with anything that we own. That's for like the Bugattis and the.
We're actually
Ferraris.
we're right on the border of like a super high end area.
The wealthiest, one of the wealthiest areas in the country.
Yeah. But we're on the border,
Right, the fringe,
the fringe.
where we belong.
Right.
We go there and we're like, everyone's so clean. Let's see. Joshua Gibbons, have you ever messed around with a diesel such as a Cummins?
I'm not a diesel guy.
No.
No, I just don't. I don't have the diesel gene. Some people just live for diesel, so
Mm-hmm.
I just don't have it.
Super high end like air shocks? No. You must be by Franklin. Yeah, we're right near Franklin.
Well, Franklin is the
Well,
next.
that's where Kiwi is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we're right here.
Well, Kiwi's in like the slums of Franklin.
Yeah.
The-
Not in Brentwood.
so you have, okay, so where we are right now, we have where we live, Murfreesboro is 8 miles east
Of,
of where we are right now.
yeah.
Okay, and then 4 miles west is Arrington,
Mm-hmm.
Trioun and Arrington, and that's where the vineyards and everything
The
else are.
winery is.
The winery, and you got like little enclaves of $1 million+ which is a lot of money here for a house. It's not like Southern California, you got a bungalow for $1 million. Here, $1 million buys you a lot of house, and then you've got just way upscale area.
Where you belong. You guys are hot rod royalty. Oh, funny. Um, Buddy Arrington, he drove a Murata bodied
That's
Mopar
right.
and NASCAR.
That's right.
Average Joe Cars and Coffee. Yeah, we can go to the Cars and Coffee. That's
Yeah,
in our area. They
well,
let
we
us in.
tried to go to the Cars and Coffee with that was that video we did last week. They do that once a month, first Saturday of every month at the Nashville Super Speedway. I think it's thousands of cars.
Let's see. I want a small house and $1 million garage. Tony, how did you meet Kiwi? Y'all get along together pretty well. Curious to hear the story.
The parts business. I was selling. He was putting a Barracuda or something together, and I had the parts that he needed, and I sold him the parts, and we just went back and forth, and we did some dealing back and forth. He bought a couple of parts cars, and I bought from him, and we went back and forth, and we just became friends.
What paint do you use to paint your engine's Chrysler blue?
Well, that's the problem. They don't make I like the brush-on paints. They don't make a brush-on paint that's close to Chrysler blue. The Rust-Oleum Royal blue is like Ford blue. So I'm not really a stickler for the Chrysler. I have a couple of cans of corporate Chrysler blue spray paint if I ever feel compelled to actually paint something Chrysler corporate blue. But when I want a blue motor, I just generally use the Rust-Oleum Royal.
Plain Brown Rapper says, Uncle Tony, I'm getting a 383 4-barrel engine from a 1966 300. Is this a good 383 to build power from, or should I wait for a 68 plus HP?
No, it's as good.
It has a closed chambered heads and it's 10-to-1 compression.
The one you have is closed chamber for sure, and it's either 9 or 10-to-1 compression, just depending on the dish piston or not. This is actually a low compression 383 67 68 66 78 piston. So, but yeah, then the only difference between those motors is the high compression one is just flat top, and this one has a little bit of a dish. And honestly, you'll never really notice it. I just buy that motor and build it. It'll be fun.
Mike N says, how many times a month does someone ask you if you are related to the Amityville DeFeos?
Yes, I am related to the.
How many
Amityville
times a
DeFeos.
month?
Not
Not that
very
much.
often, but
People don't put two and two together.
years ago when it was more in the public eye, yeah.
MLG 1969 sent you $50.
Thank you.
That's very generous
It's
of
extremely
you.
generous. Thank you.
Thank you. Really sweet. Please put this towards the cleanup from the 360 Magnum teardown. Watching that was brutal, but then I realized if someone filmed me doing body work, it would be worse. Oh, thank you.
It was kind of cruel.
Why didn't you help him?
But because he was going to do it. He was going to do it, and we were
Ron
going to.
says, hey, Uncle Kathy, show how I cleaned up Lake Dextron. Let's go.
I've already put skid marks through it, bro.
Let's go show everybody what Ron did. 'Cause
All right, I'll
he's
ride my
like
mini
great.
bike
But
over.
you should have helped him
I'll ride
instead
my
of talked about him.
I'll ride my bike over.
Oh my goodness. All right, I'll follow Tony.
Come on, let's go over there. What a beautiful job he's done.
Ron says, Kathy, it's okay. I had fun. Yeah, Ron did a beautiful job. Clean it up. Looks good. Looks good. To a burnout. Mom was a good sport. Yeah, for sure. The new trail is pretty. It is really pretty.
I don't walk anymore. I'm done walking. I'm done
Is
walking.
this it now? You know what? You should sell these to old people instead of those stupid scooters that they ride around
Right?
in.
I know.
They should ride mini bikes.
It's just a matter of hours before I break something on that. An ankle, a wrist, something.
Boy,
But I'm
with
not
a new
walking.
toy.
And now from now on, I got to get to the other end of the shop. Boom! I'm on the bike and I go.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. All right. At least you're enjoying it. Okay. Joshua Gibbons says, either way, I love your content. I recently rebuilt my 6.7 Cummins in my backyard. Nice.
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
You're the guy we do this channel for.
You gonna ride it to the toilet? William Kavanaugh.
Yeah, I can. Actually, the bathroom's big enough that you can actually ride that into the bathroom.
John M says, Tony reminds me of George Costanza on the Lark.
Let's see if that works.
Oh, you're gonna ride it to the
I'm going to ride it to the
bathroom.
bathroom.
Good night, Paul.
That's it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Is that a gas?
Come on.
Yeah, I guess he can ride it to the bathroom.
Done walking. I'm done walking. And yes, I did go potty.
Did you really?
Yes.
That was fast.
It was a quick one.
They're asking why you're in the women's bathroom.
I almost wiped out.
I saw that.
It's got a lot of torque.
Yeah. Funny. Okay, leave it running. What? It'll
could
cover
just
up
leave
the
it running.
noises and no, it'll kill us. It's gonna kill us. You keep writing that in here, we're gonna be dead. Larry Smith says that was awesome. Obviously a liquid cooled engine.
No.
No.
Air cool.
Oh,
It's
gotta be hot.
200cc air cooled Hemi.
popping a wheelie, Tony. Hilarious. Very funny. Okay. Tony, forget the hats. Get leather biker jackets that say I hate cars. No, we're getting I hate cars hats.
Yeah, we're gonna
right?
get the I hate cars hats. Definitely. Tomorrow I'm putting in the order for those.
Okay. But our regular UTG hats are in the store now.
Yes.
Buy them now. Operators are standing by.
While your currency still has some value, get a hat. Keep me in mini bikes.
Oh. Well, if that's all you're going to spend money on, that's fine. Buy hat, Zero says. Let's see. Uncle Knievel. Ron says hammers to hell.
I have to get a little shark.
For what?
So I can jump it.
Oh, we could just draw it on the floor. Do you have a marker?
That'll be our short. That'll be our short. UTG jumps the shark.
Yeah, I could do that. Why are you ruining it for everybody?
Now I can't do it.
No, you can't do it. You've ruined it for everyone.
I can't do it. Once I say I'm gonna, yeah, no. It's got to be a surprise.
Will you take a check from SVB?
Sure. If you have an actual check from SVB, I'll take it.
Wait, so you can frame it?
Yeah.
Big Belly, UT, do you recommend silver coins or bars?
Coins.
This isn't financial advice. We have no idea what we're talking about. You're going to lose all your money.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. Seriously, coins.
Griff Parker sent you $4.99.
Thank you.
How do you know when it's time to sell a car?
When you look at it and you're like, I don't know what to do with this thing. I'm just not into it. And then it goes.
Zero says, you telling me you ain't jumped a shark?
So, but to the guy asked about the silver,
Yeah.
right? Constitutional silver is your safest bet. That's what? Why are you looking off at the?
What?
Why are you looking off there?
In the distance?
Yes.
I'm looking at where we can't give financial advice.
No, this
we
is
don't-
not financial advice. Get pre-1964 dimes, quarters, half dollars, silver dollars. Pre-1964 to 90%, or American silver eagles, right? And those are current. And don't worry about the premium; just buy them. And that's what you call constitutional silver. And everything else is secondary to that. But those are your best bets right now.
This isn't financial advice. You don't know what we're talking about.
No, I have no idea what I'm talking
We're
about.
going to lose everything. Okay. Let's see. Hi, guys. What's up, Hoobie's Garage?
What's happening, man?
Zero says he has an 1800 silver dollar.
Nice.
Very nice. Let's see. It's God's money, so it's religious advice.
Bingo.
Thank you, Jason Fitch. Hat ordered. This isn't bald guy advice. Thank Cold War Motors.
Cold War Motors.
He ordered a hat.
But just
Right.
send him a hat.
I know.
Yeah.
You should. All
Send
right.
him a refund.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thank you, though.
Yes.
I'm trying to sell my Le Mans now, but it looks ratty and it's a solid car, so people don't want to give me what it's worth to me.
Say that again now.
Chuck it all. That's his name. Chuck it all. I'm trying to sell my Le Mans now, but it looks ratty and it's a solid car, so people don't want to give me what it's worth to me.
Yeah. Well, what it's worth to you, or what it's worth in the market, not necessarily the same things. But I mean, it might just be your local market. You know, it just where you are, ratty muscle might not be the thing. You go to other places in the country, they pay extra money for the rattiness. So
Chris Greenaway says, UTG, I mean a live photo car show you did with John 2 or so years ago.
oh yeah,
did you-
wow, I forgot about
Did
that.
I do that? I didn't do that.
No, John did that.
That's
And
why I
we
don't
did it on a
remember it.
live.
Oh, okay.
It was like a Wednesday night live that Dallas wasn't around,
Okay.
and we did that for the car show.
Ron just sent me a message. Wants me to ask you a question.
What's the question?
I don't know. Hang on if I can get to the messages. Ask Tony when we're doing Murfreesboro mini bike powerless tour. That's wrong.
Don't knock it. Don't knock it unless you tried it.
You almost threw me off the back, Ron.
The screaming added a lot to that.
Of course it did. People like that. Tony, you gonna put a bottle on the mini bike? No, don't do that.
Not this one. Not this one.
Oh no. Let's see. There's no gold in Tennessee. Dr. Art's rehab.
There's gold here, Dr. Art. Not great amounts of it, but it's here.
Let's see. Tony, you live in Tennessee. Have you ever panned for gold?
I have not. I let
I
other
think,
people do
don't they
that.
have like there's a place where you can like pan for like sapphires and stuff, like
Yeah, there's gems.
gems
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And it's like, where is that? It's not like in Middle Tennessee. It's like, I think I
Oh
heard
wait,
about
there
it
is a
when we
place.
moved here. You can pan for gold. It's
There is a
gold and
place
gems.
close to Knoxville
Right. Yeah, I
that
remember
where they
it.
pan for gold.
Hmm.
Um,
And people find like rubies and
yeah.
stuff like that.
It'll come to maybe somebody watching knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, there's a place in Knoxville where they pan for gold.
Hell yeah, I love gem hunting. Yeah, it's gems and all that stuff. I don't know the name of it. We should go there with the mini bike.
We could
We
have
can
a mini
take the
bike
mini bike
adventure.
there. Research Ruby Ridge, an area that lets you look for rubies. Okay.
How ironic, though, right?
Very ironic.
Ruby Ridge, and they let you look for rubies.
I escaped Staten Island to South Carolina. Life is good.
What part
Good,
did you?
William Kavanaugh.
What part of Staten Island
I
did you
miss
escape
Staten
from?
Island. I miss the good parts of Staten
Oh
Island.
God, I don't miss anything about it. Even the name makes me kind of like cringe.
Tony's going to take you gem hunting to see what you score for your anniversary. That's something Tony would do.
Make her work for it.
Make me work for it, right? Too funny. Let's see. So how many pan-fried dumplings is too many pan-fried dumplings? Asking for a friend, of course.
There is no too many. There's not enough.
Joe
Your
says-
stomach doesn't have enough room. It's not that there's too many pan-fried dumplings. It's that your stomach is insufficient to hold the correct number.
Joe
of pan-fried-
520 says, "Can I get help, please?" What is it, Joe?
Yes.
Ask your question.
I
I
just
will-
want to ride my mini bike.
I will look for your question, Joe. Let's see. I'm waiting, Joe. He's typing as fast as he can. We're not making fun of you, Joe. That's what I look like when I type.
What was that video that we did?
He asked this question.
What was that video we did for who's typing?
Yeah, you were talking about selling merch and stuff. Yeah, it's one
Do
of
we
the
still
videos.
have that?
It's someplace, I think. I think it's someplace. Joe 520 says 2.8 inline 6 2000 Volvo crank seal replacement guide. Where would you find that?
Google is your friend, man. I mean, I have no idea. I would Google that.
Crank seal replacement. Yeah, you probably need like the manual.
That's what I
right?
would do. Well, no,
Yeah,
you
go
can
get the
generally
manual.
find stuff. Somewhere out there is a cult devoted. Anything that you have, somewhere out there is a cult devoted to it that knows every single bit and shortcut and trick and everything else. Just find that group. That's and there's where
I'm
you.
sure there's forums. I thought Volvos were your thing, Tony.
I like older Volvos, but they're not really my thing.
Wait, Harry Australia says, "Where do I buy a cap?" Oh, are they going to Australia?
Listen, we've shipped to Australia.
Honestly, I have the Australia shipping shut off at the moment.
Yeah.
And I would have to go look into it again because for a period of time, shipping to Australia, a small package was like $80. It
Yeah.
was ridiculous.
Well, what happened was we got screwed on one, where somebody ordered whatever it was that they ordered. They paid the exorbitant shipping.
What happened was it kept going up. Like week after week, it was going up and going up and going up. So we had to just shut it for a while.
But we sent it to Australia.
Yeah.
He never received it, so we had to refund him that, and we were out the shipping, and we were out. It was
merchandise.
it was like it cost us $175 to sell a shirt
Right.
that got lost.
So, but if you're not in Australia, you can go to UncleTony'sGarage.com
Or come here.
or come here.
Or come here.
No, you don't want anybody here.
No, not necessarily here.
No, you lock the doors.
I do.
But yes, sorry about the Australian shipping. We can look into it again.
Yeah,
It's been out
was
of
a
control.
bloodbath.
It was
For-
horrible.
Yeah, for a little while, it was all of the foreign shippings. We had a
Yeah.
problem with something that went to Germany, I think it was.
England.
Yeah, it was just a disaster.
Let's see. I noticed there was no Australian option on the merch page. I did receive my stickers very quickly way before then. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're really sorry about that.
I'll look into it. As long as it doesn't fluctuate so I can keep the price stable. So at least I can put the option, all right, this is how much it is. If you want to pay it, go ahead. But not when they change it
Why
every
don't we
other
have an
day.
Australian office?
We don't even have a
We need an
US
Australian.
office.
We need an Australian division.
Right? Sure.
Let's set it up with Kiwi.
He's in New Zealand.
It's the same kind of thing.
It's
They're
not
all in
really
the same
the
area.
same.
Yeah, it's the same part of the world.
Oh my goodness. Same part of the world. Franco says I'll never ship to France again.
France.
I don't think I've ever shipped anything to France. I don't know how do I say this name. Karen McCluskey? UTG. How can I find a garage to work in like yours? I live near Murfreesboro. Oh,
Oh, like this one?
yeah. They're actually renting.
Yeah, there's a vacancy just opened up. Like right just when you pull into this complex, you'll drive directly straight into it. Or wait 13 months and you can have this place. Because we're gonna look to move closer to the city. We're too far away from the city here.
Yeah, it's a trip. Canada loses mail too. Never got my last thing UT sent me. Are you serious?
What was it?
Oh, Canada loses mail too.
Yes.
All right, Benjamin C. Send me an email. What is it?
Yeah. Send her an email directly. and she'll take care of you.
UncleTony'sGarage@gmail.com. I've been trying to check emails more.
We're sorry about that.
Maybe one of the houses across the street will bring you all a pot of coffee. I don't think so. I was going to say hi to them. They were having a yard sale and Tony wouldn't let me.
Who's that?
The people across the street.
Yeah.
When we first moved in, they're having a yard sale. I was going to go say hi. Because I'm friendly like that.
Why wouldn't I let you?
You're like, no, just stay over here. Don't go over there. I hope they don't watch the show. Probably not.
They're our biggest fans. They're
Right.
crying right now.
Yeah, no, they've never come and said hello to us, so I guess that they probably don't watch the show. Let's see. Billy Bob Holcomb says, I need some dirt around my shop. It is lousy warehouse space, but the overhead is low and the ceiling is high.
This place is expensive, but it was the only thing that was available when we were looking. Now spaces are starting to become available more in areas where we need to be.
Yeah. We'll find something.
The last
We'll
place
figure it
was
out.
fantastic, but it was filthy.
Oh,
It was
yeah, no,
filthy.
it's horrible. And flooding, you lost a lot of parts.
I
with the
lost a lot of
flooding.
parts. I got a stroker crank over there. It's just rusted to hell because the place just flooded on us.
Yep. Ron says, how much do you think it will cost to machine my Magnum block?
Oh, geez, I don't know, Ron. We'll call Chocolates tomorrow.
Benjamin says, I didn't buy anything. UT wanted to send me something on a live. I'll be ordering a hat, though. Oh, what did you send Benjamin on a live?
I don't know.
What did we send Benjamin?
I don't know.
Benjamin, send me your address.
You know that
UncleTony'sGarage@gmail.com.
once this is over, I kind of I unplug from everything and I just crawl into my little mechanical world. I have no idea what goes on.
Ron
beyond
says,
that.
sounds good.
Don't come back without a mini bike.
Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Danny Boyd says, nice. Squirrel brain, Ron says. Do you have a squirrel brain?
I could. I have squirrel-like qualities. I dart.
You do dart. You do dart. Oh. Okay, Wayne Ferguson. Wait, Nicholas has a question, but I don't know what it is. It just says question. Well, I'll watch for it, Nicholas. Wayne Ferguson, how about a local band to play a song or two in a Sunday Night Live? can't get anybody to do anything.
You can't get anybody to do anything. I wanted to have a house band here when we first got
Yeah,
started.
no, you can't get anybody to do anything.
You can't get anybody to do anything.
Crazy77 says, I ordered 2 hats, a sticker, and an I Hate Cars shirt. You are the best.
You rock.
Thank you, Crazy77.
That I could go buy another mini bike now.
No, we have to pay for going on Power Tour and the dog sitter
Yes.
and all of those things. We appreciate you buying the merch. Mouth tattoos forever? What? Spring is sprung. They ran Gainesville today.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, the Gator National.
I think it was like a huge crowd. Somebody posted a picture, and I saw that the crowd was like crazy.
They always get a good crowd down there in Florida.
I'm looking for that guy's question, but I don't see it. Probably missed it.
Florida and Ohio, they always get good crowds there at those places.
What's a good dial bore gauge for cams and pistons? Cheap.
Just Google it and you'll have 50 different choices come up. You can get a decent setup for like $40. You don't have to spend a crazy amount of money.
Isn't DD Speed Shop taking the Charger on Power Tour?
No,
We are.
they decided they didn't want to drive our car.
That's fine. We're going to drive our car.
We'll drive our car.
Wait, UT's doing Power Tour? Yep.
Like 2 stops.
And we're taking the Charger.
Yeah, we're gonna do like 2 stops, a power tour.
Yep. Let's see. All right, rolling a cigarette. Doug Norton, Tony, I'm going to Rust-Oleum, paint a block, but it's not going to the machine shop. Will your paint procedure work with a good wire wheel and then heat the block surface?
Yeah, I mean, I would use more than a wire wheel. You really need to scrub it down with like acetone. Don't use gasoline, but use like acetone and scrub it down, and then after that dries, then hit it with the torch. Actually, no, hit it with the torch first. Sweat it out first, then clean it down with the acetone, and then the WD or the Rust-Oleum.
Wait, I found Nicholas's question.
Oh,
2018 392 crank. Very minimal scoring. Should I put like a 1500 grit on it or just polish?
there's no way for me to know. You got to be really, really careful when you start polishing a crank. Like you got to be very, very careful. It's so easy to turn one egg shape. Without having a crank here to actually like look at it and feel it and everything, I can't give you an answer on that.
Imagine being just outside Nashville. Nobody wants to play music. No, they don't. They don't. They only want to in Nashville.
Well, I'm out of that loop too.
Right? Yeah. No.
I'm out of that loop. We were tight with so many bands, it was ridiculous. And then now it's like 10 years later, and I don't know anybody.
UTG is the live photo car show ago. I want to see the community's growth. UN Buff. Huh? Live photo car show. I don't know what you're talking about.
Where the viewers send in pictures of their cars.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't have time for that. Sorry.
No, you don't, but Buff does. Buff, you watching this, or Kim?
It has to go through me anyway. What kind of car is that? This? It's a 67 Charger. Chris is making a sad face. Look, it's only the two of us, Chris. It's only the two of us. I took apart a computer 7 or 8 times yesterday and put it back together 7 or 8 times.
Yeah.
Unplug it, plug it in, take it apart. No. I only have so much time in a day. The big ugly Charger. What, Lost Cadaver?
It's big and it's ugly.
It's not ugly. It's not ugly. It's beautiful.
It's a face that only Mama could love.
Let's see. Ron says, Tony and Kathy, this is mostly all parts. I'll soon have some 67 Charger chrome trim parts available if you're interested. I don't think we need chrome trim.
No, it has all of its
Yeah,
trim.
it's got all of its trim.
And it's not in bad shape. And you know what? It's not the trim, it's the fasteners for the trim.
She's a beauty. Yeah, that's right.
It's a
Beautiful Vats.
survivor. She's a survivor.
I bought, do you want to show them what I bought to do the interior?
No.
No, we're not showing them? Okay.
No, well, you actually do a video. Include that in a video.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. What was wrong with my computer? My computer? I was changing the graphics card,
Excuse me.
but it didn't have an extra power plug for the major, huge graphics card that we bought. So now it needs a new power source. So I just kept removing things, and then I tried to put the old one back in, and that one wouldn't work, and I was like, what the frig? It wasn't a good day. But now I got it working again with the old card, so yeah, we'll fix it. Let's see, Randy Ryan, I have a 73 Cuda working on the 340 for rebuild. Nice. What graphics card? A graphics card in the computer.
Oh,
which one? NVIDIA.
NVIDIA. That's top of the line.
It is top of the line. It's
And
like a
show me
16
the toy
something.
what you got there.
Oh yeah, I got that, but I can't use it for the live because it wouldn't give me an option.
It's not as versatile or easygoing as the mini bike.
No, well I just got it, so I'm learning how to work it. It's an Apple thing.
Mine's a
1660, I think that's what it is. It's got the double fans. It's got a 6-prong plug in it. I think Exner was talking to each other. What's the best car for the zombie apocalypse?
I mean, you can't go wrong with a manual. Well, I mean, diesels are always, for real zombie apocalypse. But listen, you've been living through the zombie apocalypse, so if you've made it this far, you're doing okay.
Let's see. Do they make an e-mini bike?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah. You probably get one in China, right? On Amazon.
Did you see the latest thing with these bikes blowing up in people's houses?
Yeah.
They got these e-bikes?
Yeah. The one with the curtains caught on fire.
Yeah, the thing just
And the
explodes.
living room caught on fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not funny. Why am I laughing? It's that nervous laugh.
Well, you're laughing because you weren't dumb enough to buy an e-bike and plug it into your living room.
No. I see people riding them all the time, and I just imagine them exploding. I don't know why, but like that's what I think about. Or if there's a Tesla in front of me, I'm like, that's gonna explode. Just out of nowhere. I have to stop thinking like that. Okay. Good thoughts. I need good thoughts. We need a slant 6 swapped mini bike build. The slant 6 is the same size as that bike. Slant
That could be rough.
mini bike. Yeah, that's not gonna fit. What are you doing? You measuring it? Oh my goodness. How big is it?
Well, it's 26 inches. You know what? It would be a tight squeeze.
Weird.
That would be a tight squeeze. Not saying it can't be done, but it would take some severe alterations to the frame to actually make that work.
Oh, Ron says, Aderholt says, maybe we could build a single cylinder based on a slant.
Why is the only thing I want to know is why is Ron on here
It's
when he should be
talking to you.
out getting his mini bike? This is what I want to know.
I don't know. Are we painting the Charger?
Yes, we're gonna
Yeah,
paint
it's
it
gonna
like
be painted
a satin black.
Before Power Tour, right?
Yes,
It's gonna look pretty.
yes. I did the transmission today. I didn't put the valve body and everything in it yet, but the trannies, the big ugly stuff inside the tranny is all done. And then I gotta pull the front end apart tomorrow.
Sounds like fun. Let's see. It's going to be badass. Northern Patriot 907 says.
It will be.
Black. You will be so hot.
Yeah, it's okay.
We got to get those fans like you stick on the windshield that spray water
Right.
and blow the air on you. Am I going to ride with him? Yeah. I'm going to ride with him.
You would do that? You would get in a car with me?
Yeah.
You're nuts.
I know. Trust me, I know. Let's see. Hey, Uncle Tony, 18 and starting my own hot rod channel. Thanks for the inspiration. That's
Congratulations.
Blake's
Good luck with that.
Restoration and Automotive.
Well, give yourself a shout out here. Tell people what you do and get them over to your channel.
Blake's Restoration and Automotive.
Blake's Restoration Automotive.
Let's see. Jason Fitcher, he could finally install AC on his wife's car. You know, no, we have AC in the Jeep.
Yeah, there's
When it's super hot, I just drive the Jeep.
both Jeeps have AC,
Yeah.
and the Swinger will have AC. Damn
No, it won't.
Yes, it
No,
will.
it
Yes, it
hasn't
will.
in years.
Stop.
Stop saying
Just
it has
stop.
AC when it
It's
doesn't.
all there. I got to change the expansion valve.
It's not
That's all.
happening.
I just got to
But
change
like
the
when you
expansion
change it and you're like, oh, it works. Like it works like for like 3 seconds. It blows like lukewarm air and that's the cool air. And then it gets hot. And you're like, oh, but wait, it works.
valve. Wait.
No.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Don't stress it.
No, you don't
AC,
got it.
It'll have AC.
Let's just tell
Relax.
the truth.
I have everything I need to fix the AC just sitting around here.
Tony, you can charge it with propane from a torch. Easy peasy. Danny Boyd says. Money Pit Motors, NZ says, when nuclear winter comes, how do I keep fallout from blocking my air filter?
I don't think, honestly, I don't think the isotopes are really that big of a deal.
No?
It's not going to be any more destructive to your
Okay.
engine than regular dust.
Excuse me, I'm yawning.
Yeah.
You're boring me.
I know.
Okay. So your AC by
Now,
St. Patrick's
if you're
Day?
running
No.
Molly rings, that could be a problem.
Oh, goodness. Let's see. Benjamin C. UT, I know you don't like crossbreed engine swaps,
Not
but
really.
what do you think of a Jeep 4.0 in an A body?
You're so reading my mind. The problem. Okay, I do love the Jeep inline. Like, I mean, I really love it. The only issue you're going to come across is with the oil pan, because all of these engines, all of the Jeep engines are rear sump, and the sump is like right where your steering is on an A body or a B body or anything like that. So you would either have to fabricate some kind of you'd have to fabricate some sort of mid-sump pin and pickup for the Jeep motor to mimic like the like the Science 6 one, or you would have to go to a front steer rack setup on the A body to make that work. And then the other problem is you're not going to be able to close the hood on it, because I've already done that. I've already made the measurements. So in a Dart, you would have to use like a cowl hood, a cowl induction hood, and cut the center of it out so that the hood would close down over the front of the engine. I've already measured it like 18 ways to Sunday because it's something I want to do myself.
Let's see. Let's see. We're talking to each other. Tony, we need post-bank apocalyptic advice.
Buy silver. Buy silver while your currency still has a shred of
And
value.
hats.
Buy silver.
UncleTony'sGarage.com.
What's that?
And hats.
hats.
UncleTony'sGarage.com.
In 3D.
Ira Jackson sent you $10.
Thank you.
Enjoying the channel. I have
Thank
a
you.
68 Plymouth Sport Fury 383 board 60 over. Going to start back working on it this summer. Very nice,
Congratulations.
Ira.
Good luck with that.
Good luck. Buy tobacco and papers.
Yeah, barter items are going to be big. While your currency still has a shred.
This isn't financial advice.
Before the BRICS nations
We don't know what we're
declare
talking
all-out
about.
war on us, And before the
Invest
bank
in mini bike
contagion
stock,
really
Joe
goes nuts.
Jackson says.
I will-
That's advice from Joe Jackson.
What does he say?
Invest in mini bike stock.
Mini bikes would be actually a pretty good investment.
Let's see. Is Ari alive? Yeah, I'm sure he's alive.
Yes, Ari, who does the
Maybe
After the
he's
Tony
busy
Show.
right now.
He's preparing for his life.
Is that what he's doing?
Yes.
Ron says buy mini bikes. Money Pit Motors. Bacon will be the new form of currency. Forget silver.
Bacon will be a
Bacon?
form of currency.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious, guys. Serious. Buy silver. Buy silver.
Mini bikes. Buy silver mini bikes, John
Buy
M.
silver
says.
mini bikes. Yes.
Tony, how's the Roadrunners? Good question.
They're just dusty sitting at the house.
They're dusty sitting at the house.
When the Charger leaves,
Yeah.
the 73 Roadrunner comes in.
Is that what's going to happen?
Yes.
I thought that, no. I thought that the mule was coming in.
The Mule's coming here, yes. But the 73 Roadrunner is we're gonna go through that also
At the same
at
time?
the same time.
Okay.
Because this will go back to the house
Mm-hmm.
and be running and good to go.
Okay. All right.
And we'll get the Roadrunner here and make that running and good to go. And we'll take the 68 out once I've got the
Oh,
73.
yeah?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
I've already made up my mind.
He's lying.
I'm not lying.
He's lying. You know why? Because he's going to break it as soon as he pulls it out
I
of the
will
garage.
break it as soon as I pull it out. That is, that's the thing that I do. If it makes it to the corner, it'll be a big deal.
Broken. He's going to make it to the corner broken.
Seriously,
Why do you
the
break
last-
everything?
The last time I took it out, I launched 2 push rods.
I know.
In the driveway. Well, I'm pulling out of the driveway.
It's funny. You think that's funny? Funny, huh? Why do you treat cars so badly? That's my question.
I'm just abusive.
You're abusive.
I'm abusive. It's my nature to be abusive.
Okay. Adam Hubbard, Uncle Tony. Do I need to run a Metal Valley pan gasket on my AMC 304 Jeep engine? Lots of controversy. Haha.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I'm not intimately familiar with those. Go to a Jeep forum. They know those motors.
Let's see. The 68 is my favorite other than Charger. They both sound the best. The 68 does sound really good.
The 68 sounds awesome.
Yeah. That car is really in decent shape.
My favorite thing about that car, it's a roller. It's got roller rockers or roller lifters, but it's got just regular mechanical rockers on it, and a lot of lash. For some reason, they get called for 26,000 lash on that thing. So it's like you get everything out of that engine. You get the exhaust, and you get the it has, and the piston's reversed too, so they're slamming around. So that thing is like it's like a symphony of engine noises.
Benjamin C says curb and gutter warranty. You make it to the curb, you got her. Hemi Head 68 says good evening, folks.
Good evening.
What's up? I'm thinking of slant six swapping my Tesla to protect it from Chinese cyber attacks.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Oh, I just bought this. Is that still gonna work?
After the I don't think we're going to get EMP'd. No, we're not going to get EMP'd. It's a financial collapse. Nobody's going to bother trying to EMP us because we're done financially. So
Oh my God. Go buy hats while you still can.
while your
Uncle Tony's
currency
Garage.
still has a shred of value. Yes.
UncleTony'sGarage.com. Hats are in stock.
And we will accept CBDCs.
No, we don't have that on there. The iPad's spying on you. Yeah, everything is spying
Everything
on
is
us.
spying on you all
If
the
we
time.
need to talk, we just leave
Right. If
our-
we have to talk, we leave our phones.
our phones and everything. Move. Not that we talk about anything important. Any update on the engine you were working on with Vizard and Unity?
No.
Troy says.
No, all I know is for some strange reason now I've got to send a set of heads to Florida. In my mind, I was like, okay, I got to see Andy in a week or so, and I'm just going to hand him the heads, and that's
right.
it. But evidently now I've got to send heads down to Florida, and they got to be magnafluxed or some shit. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
What are we paying for?
I don't know.
I manage the money.
I don't know. I I don't know.
Let's see. You better figure that out. I think you should just hand some heads to Andy.
I think I'm gonna just
I
hand some
think that
heads to
that's what you
Andy.
should do.
Yeah,
Since you don't really know what's going on, right?
I don't.
You
I
don't know
don't.
what's going
I
on.
don't. I'm out of the loop.
Right. So, Charlie Phillips, planning a trip to Florida this fall. Any possibility of stopping by your shop and do some bench racing with you? We're about the same age and I've been a hot rodder for years.
I'm not big on bench racing, man. I'm so mission oriented. Like you guys ask anybody who comes through here.
Tony's antisocial.
Like I'm not antisocial. Ron is
When
like
he's
that.
at the shop, he's antisocial.
Yeah, when I'm working, when I'm here, I'm focused on making content, getting video. You remember something, okay? We set up to do a video. It takes time to set up the video, figure out what's going to be seen, what angles is going to be done from, and so on and so forth. Then there's the actual shooting of it, and then we got to go edit it and do the words for
Yeah,
it.
you're here
do
in
the
and out all
thumbnail.
day anyway. You're
I'm
not
in and
here
out
at
of here
certain times.
all day.
Yeah.
It's like I very rarely. So the only time I really have to myself that I can just do work on things and not have anything to do with the channel is or producing, because it's all channel related. But the only time I have to myself is like from early in the morning. I get here, and then until around like 11 o'clock or so, and then it's all doing YouTube stuff. So no, if I'm here, I don't bench race. I don't. You can talk to any of the
He
regular Ron.
doesn't talk to me either.
I don't talk to her. I don't talk to anybody. I don't want to talk to
I
anybody.
don't come here because I know like I'm gonna bother him. Like I have to plan out. I have to be in advance. Like, okay, are you in a good mood? Okay, can I come and work on this thing? Is this gonna bother you? And if it bothers him, I just leave.
There are days. Now, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. I'm not exaggerating this. There are days where the only words I speak
Yeah, he doesn't
that
talk.
come out of my mouth are the ones that are on camera. And
Yeah.
then I don't say anything else until I go home, and it's like, "Hi, Cat," It's like,
Right.
But yeah, I don't talk. I don't
Joe
bench race.
Jackson says every real gearhead is antisocial when working on our cars. Are we doing that T-shirt? Can't you see I'm trying to work?
We should do that.
That's a
one too.
good T-shirt.
That is a good T-shirt.
Uncle Tony's garage. Can't you see I'm trying to work? Thumper says I've gone months without speaking to other humans.
Seriously, I could do that. I could very easily do that.
Answer Bigfoot. What did Bigfoot say? I'm looking. Bigfoot. I don't see Bigfoot and more. Ever bought the cigarette tubes and stuffed them with a machine instead of hand rolling?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
That's a great shirt idea. I know. Leave me alone T-shirt. I'm not him. Go away. That's me. I don't talk much, Rodney L says.
Yeah, no, seriously, there are days, literally, the only words that'll come out of my mouth are the ones that I talk on camera, and then the rest of the time I'm just like, like I get all autistic out, and then just,
Blake's Restoration and Automotive sent you $9.99.
thank you, Blake.
He says, thanks guys, been watching the channel for a few years now. I've always wanted a Mopar project, but in Missouri, they are expensive and obsolete.
They're hard to come by in a lot of places. But I tell you what, when you're ready, you let me know, and I'll look around here in Tennessee. There's always stuff popping up around here, relatively cheap.
So Lazy Horan says, I need that one in every color. That T-shirt.
Which one?
The
Leave me alone.
Can't you see I'm
Can't you
trying
see
to
I'm
work? And the
I hate cars.
no, and the leave me alone one. David says I'd buy that shirt. Let's see. I'm not him as a great shirt. Who's gonna win Best Supporting Actor tonight? What is that?
Me.
You did great acting in that video with Uncle Crystal and this dress chicken.
I'm gonna tell you how it kind of goes with me, right? So this morning I'm working on a transmission, right? And I'm measuring out pieces because I wanted everything to be it's just a certain way. And I noticed, I remember I got the seat sitting up. So to make a long story short, suddenly now I had this need to measure every set of seat tracks that I had because I wanted to know early A body versus late B body or early A body versus late A body, and then the B bodies and sedan seat versus a hardtop seat. Okay, I needed to know all of the measurements, all of the variations of seat tracks, and so I went around to all of the different cars and I measured all of the different seat track heights, so I would know what seat track it would go with what body, what frame, depending on what body I put it in. That's the stuff that's in my head. And
That's why I don't hang out here.
right, exactly.
Talk to you.
Right, because I had this sudden
Like, I'll see you
obsessive
later.
need. It was a need. I needed to know all of the variations of seat tracks. And so that's what I did. Can I make content out of that? No, I can't make content out of that. Does it serve any purpose in the world? No. You've got to be autistic like me to find the significance in that. But that's what happens, and that's why I don't like to talk to anybody.
I just need to measure my seat
I
tracks.
just needed to measure all the seat tracks.
Right. That's fine. You think that we can get chicken breasts for
We can
stressed
always
chicken?
get chicken breasts.
No, to market as stressed chickens.
I told you I
No,
wanted
you
to
want to
sell
put
that.
real chicken breasts in the
Yeah.
store. No, it'll be rotten by the time it gets there. And
That-
stink to high
It
heaven.
won't.
Unless people want that. Will you sign them?
Yes,
Yes,
I sign them.
sign the stressed chicken.
Definitely. Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you what, if we do sell stress chickens, I will even draw the chicken
Yeah.
that it came from and sign
Okay.
the drawing.
Huh. Huh. Henry Head 68 sent you $4.99.
Thank you.
You like the big Plymouth Fury 3 is like circa 1973-ish with 440 power plant?
Oh yeah. That's a highway beast. Those are great cars.
If you have any antiquated tools, could you do a video on them?
I have lots of antiquated stuff. I got all kinds of tools here at the house. Though the stuff here is just a mess. But I've got, yeah, I don't buy new tools. I hit estate sales and yard sales and stuff like that when I'm looking for tools, and I just buy big bulk of tools, pick out what I want, and then give the rest away to whoever happens to be around.
Uncle Lebowski. People say that about you all the time.
See, I don't know what
I
that
haven't
is.
watched the movie.
I've never seen the movie, so
Me
I don't know
neither.
what the reference is. But yeah, I've been called that before too.
Hey, Tony, can I get half of that stressed chicken?
Oh, it's a whole breast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just one chicken breast.
Right.
More quick random car fact videos. We talked about that today. Useless
Tomorrow.
facts.
Tomorrow. There's going to be one coming tomorrow.
Let's see. Oh, we're almost done.
Oh my God.
We have like 20 minutes left.
That flew.
Does Uncle Tony have a way to send fan mail? Okay.
Right here. You just told me.
Yeah,
You
right
just
here.
told me that you
Yeah.
appreciate me, and that's all I need. Thank you so much.
Like we get messages to email, but we just don't have time to read them all. There's just me and Tony.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
don't. I don't look at messages. I don't look at
Yeah,
texts.
like
I don't read
I
emails.
try and look at the messages, but sometimes if they're really long, like I'll have to put it off and not read it right then and there. And there's no way I can stop him and ask him a question.
Yeah.
Like I can't ask him any tech questions. He looks at me like I'm crazy. But like, okay, one thing you did do was you did sign a shirt for somebody because somebody asked, "Will Tony sign my shirt
Yes.
that they bought?" But it took me 2 weeks to stop him from moving and get him to actually sign the shirt. So the guy had to wait a long time for his shirt. But like that's what happens because I can't. He's busy. He's always moving. He's always doing something. He's never still.
We do these lives every Sunday night, specifically so that we can talk to our viewers, so we
Right.
can commune with our viewers. That's the only reason we do these, and we don't promote them. Like we don't put like, coming and so on and so forth. We just go live every Sunday night. The people who are really hardcore followers of the channel, they get the notification and they pop in here.
Right.
So we keep these Sunday night things small, and this is how we communicate with our viewers. So you don't have to send an email. You just did it, and I appreciate it. And thank you.
How's my uvula? Ron is asking.
Is it healing?
I did not have surgery on my uvula. Tony made that up.
I
'Cause
did
that's
not
who
make
does.
that up.
He makes
You're
stuff
a liar.
up all the
You're
time.
a pathological liar.
I'm a liar. He makes stuff all the time. Makes stuff up. Okay. Eddie Price. How do you think a slant six will run with a 3-speed and 8 1/4 rear 321 gear?
They run great. That runs great. That's exactly the combination I have in that. Well, the Duster at the house has a 294 gear. But yeah, it's an awesome daily driver.
Sean Marshall says, "Don't bother me. I'm thinking." T-shirt.
I get lost in my own head.
But that's just a regular thing.
Yeah, that's
it's
just
not.
me.
That's not like it's something that happens. It's like just that's where you are.
That's where I am. I'm
That's
deep
where
in
you
my
are.
head.
Right. Do I have a car now to drive?
Yes.
The house? Okay, good.
Yes, I
That's all
swapped
care about.
batteries over and did all that.
Tony didn't say you were going to get a hangnail repaired. Did you
Hangnail?
say that I was going to get a hangnail repaired?
No, I told him that you were going to get a uvula transplant because you were very unsatisfied with your undersized uvula.
T-shirt. I'm done walking to the bathroom. I don't know if that'll sell.
That worked.
Did that work?
That worked. I was able to actually turn the bike around in there too.
Don't make me explain. It's an uncle thing. Like, I know that, like, I can only ask Tony so many questions a day.
It's true. You get
It
about
is
5,
true.
right?
So, right, yeah. Like, there's a limit to what he's capable of answering and responding to. So, I try and, like, prioritize and, like, think, okay, well, this is important. That one's really not that important. So, this is, like, how it is. It's true, though. You're laughing. Don't talk to me. I'm talking to myself. T-shirt.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't talk to me. I'm talking to myself. You watching the stress chicken video? So no, like we couldn't get like. Do they make like fake chicken breasts?
No, I'm not going to send my viewers fake chicken breasts.
Why?
Because it's a stress.
But then they could walk around with their stress chicken. It can have a UTG stamp on it. Do they make chicken breasts?
Chickens make chicken breasts.
Well, no, we can't send them real chicken in the mail. It'll rot. It goes bad real fast.
They don't care. They don't
They
care.
do. They're gonna care. They're not gonna pay for that.
They don't care. Our viewers don't care. They're fine.
It's a T-shirt. I'm not paying for that. Okay. Brandon Hodges sent you
We
$10.
used to send people pizza in the mail.
Yeah, but you can't make people pay. We didn't make people pay for their pizza in the mail. It was
No,
just
no,
a
we
gift.
just sent it. Yeah.
Right. No, I'm saying to put them in
Somebody
the
sent
store.
the super chat.
Yeah, Brandon Hodges
Thank you, Brandon.
sent $10.
Thank you. Was there a question I thought?
Yes. Hey, Tony.
Yes.
I'm in North Georgia, working on an old 1971 Ford Ranchero. I
Nice.
know you deal more in Mopar, but you maybe know a place that I might find some rare Ford parts for my restoration project. Ford
Kiwi.
parts? Kiwi has
Kiwi,
a
get a
lot,
hold of
yeah.
Kiwi.
Kiwi's. What's the name of his channel?
Kiwi's
Kiwi's-
creamy,
Kiwi's Classics and Customs
or that.
in Franklin, Tennessee. Kiwi's Classics and Customs in Franklin, Tennessee. Yeah, get a hold of him.
Yes, he's got all kinds of Ford stuff, and he knows all sorts of Ford people. Good luck with that car. I like those cars.
Let's see. We UT viewers are special. You are? You are
Yeah, and
special?
you would gladly accept a rotting chicken
Rodney
breast.
L says no to chicken in the mail. Do you know what rancid chicken smells like?
They don't care.
Stinks to high heaven.
True,
You're gonna
true,
send salmonella in the mail? I don't think that's legal.
true viewers of our channel have already damaged most of their senses. They don't care.
Franco says, I suffer from Kelly Bundy syndrome. My brain only holds 4 pieces of information at a time.
That's the way I am. That's the way I am, man.
Funny, Franco. Chicken needs a UTG brand, literally. Yeah, we can do that. I bet you I can find some. Didn't they used to make those rubber chickens? We could just cut the heads and legs off, right?
It's not the same.
It
It's not-
is the same.
No, if you want the true stress relief of having a chicken, it has to be real chicken. It's you can't simulate that.
Our viewers aren't going to put up with that.
Our viewers will put up with anything.
No.
They've proven that.
Chickens make chicken breasts, Uncle Tony. It's a phrase you say. Chickens make chicken breasts.
That's my new catchphrase.
All right, we're getting really stupid. I don't even know how people watch us.
I don't either. But they do.
I really don't.
They keep coming.
Thank you guys. Give us something to do. Keep us out of trouble. We'd be riding mini bikes all over the shop. All right. Let's see. Karen McCluskey, UT. What's your tips on going out and checking out a pulled motor you found online? Might buy this 460 I just found on Facebook.
I've never bought. I've never bought an engine that I was just gonna buy and put in a car. So anytime I buy an engine, I buy it literally as a core. And the only thing I'm really concerned with is that it doesn't have any cracks, and that it's not locked up, and there's no rod sticking out the side of the block. But if you're gonna put it in a car, obviously you want to rotate it with the plugs in it. Make sure you feel compression on each cylinder. Rock it back and forth to make sure you're not hearing any knocks. Just go ick, ick, like that with a breaker bar. You know what I'm saying? Just to take up the play and listen carefully. Don't hear anything slapping around the side of there. And give it a good once over, looking for any signs of cracks on the outside or water contamination on the inside.
Chris Greenaway says UTG doesn't like me.
Why do you say that, Chris? I love you and your 1972 Montego GT.
Which isn't close to our house.
No.
It's far away.
Yes.
So we can't go look at it. That doesn't mean that we don't like you.
I love you. I told Kathy, I says,
Where's
do we
Chris
have any
Greenaway?
Chris Greenaway paraphernalia that we can hang up, in the house?
No,
See?
we don't.
But I did ask you.
But you know what? I bet you I have a brochure with a 1970 Mercury Montego at the house because I'm
70.
getting rid of
72.
72, sorry, a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Remember that drawer of those brochures that I have?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
It's got to go. I need the room.
Oh, wow, I forgot about those.
We could give those away.
Give them away.
Let's do that as like a spring giveaway.
I forgot. I would have given those away a long time ago.
Yeah, let's bring them into the shop and like the next live, let's get
Yeah.
people's addresses and we'll mail them.
Guys, we got how many figure about 50, 60
More than hundreds.
of brochures?
Yes.
We've got a huge number of brochures, like dealer brochures and like the premium handouts and stuff like that. The
Ads
dealerships use
that were
ads.
in Life magazine.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll give all that stuff away. It's tons of it.
Yep. Yeah, I need the room.
Yeah.
We got to clean that out. And since people have cars like that we don't have,
Yeah,
I'm sure
we'll do it.
they
We'll do
can
that
use
next
it.
Sunday.
Okay, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
It's gonna be hard getting everybody's address and which brochure goes to who, but let's see. Yeah, I don't do cougars because for me they're like 70. Where can I send you my address? I'll take any cougar stuff you have. Send them out with orders. Well, if I have it, like it depends on like what kind of brochure I have. Any VW? Do you have any VW?
I
I
have
don't
no
even
idea.
know.
We'll just wait
It's
till
been a
next
long
Sunday.
time since I've gone in
Yeah,
there.
wait till next Sunday. It's been years since I've seen these things, but yeah, wait till next. Tell us. Wait till next Sunday, and we'll do something with that.
Just sign them and folks will get what they get.
Here's a '68 Biscayne for you.
Oh, funny. Too much. Gesundheit. Thank you, Chris. Salud. Thank you, Mexicans back. Thank you, Willie King. Oh, Thank you, Billy Bob Holcomb.
Wheelie King, did you catch my hallway wheelies before?
I probably not. I don't think that they were here. You get what you get and don't throw a fit, Jason Fitch says.
Just be happy you got something.
Right? Yeah, no, I have a lot. Like a lot of GM stuff, a lot
A
of
lot of Pontiac stuff.
Pontiac
There's gonna be a
stuff.
lot of Pontiac stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. Good night, Blake's Restoration Automotive.
Good night, Blink. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck with your channel. Hemi orange paint drying at that. Oh, okay. They're talking to each other. Pontiac, what did I win? How cool, Zero says. Thumper says, you have Pontiac stuff? Yeah, I'm sure I have Pontiac brochures.
Yeah, there was a lot of Pontiac. I'm telling you, it's been at least years, like 6, 7, 8 years. I don't even know how long
Yeah,
it's been
long
since
time.
I've actually seen these things. But her uncle died.
Yeah.
And her uncle was big into he liked just stock cars. He didn't like anything that was modified, and he loved Pontiacs. And he used to go around in the
He went to-
60s and the 70s to all of the dealers when the new cars came out, and just take all of the brochures. He just took all of them. And
Everything.
Everything.
Like
And
if he could get his hand on a car picture, he took it.
Right. So we've got all of this stuff, and it's just I didn't even realize we still had it.
Yeah.
But we'll
Some of it I got rid of, like the people that had certain things. Like I had a few manuals and I sold those, but this is all other stuff that, like, there's like literally like probably 200 brochures there.
Okay. We'll give them all away.
Yeah.
We'll give them all away to you guys.
Yep.
Just wait till next Sunday, and so we know what we have.
Yep. No, I'm not going to sell it to them.
No
just
sales.
give
We'll
it
just
away.
give it to you.
We'll just put a stamp on it. Stick it in the mail. Let's see. You ever put what? No. Without that, no. Talking to each other. Hang on 1 second. Great night as always. Can't wait till next week. William Kavanaugh says. Yeah. Cool.
It'll happen fast.
Yeah, it does. It goes by really, really fast. Right? The week flies.
That's crazy.
It's like, how does this happen? We
It goes
just
even
did
faster when
this.
you've got a mini bike.
My goodness. What happened to getting big into scooters?
You know, I still see it as a viable business, but not yet. Not yet. I am I have a lot of plans. I have a lot of plans, business plans, but the timing has to be right for everything. And when I talked about scooters, it looked like that was going to be the time, and then things backed off. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. And yes, scooters are definitely a viable business.
Thank you, Peter. He said Gesundheit.
I didn't sneeze, but thank you. I'll take that for my future sneeze.
We didn't say bless you in my house. We said Gesundheit.
Really?
It's German.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, well, I think we're almost done.
Is it 2 hours?
Yeah, it's 2 hours.
Jesus.
You have like 5 minutes left.
That happens fast. Well, quick, 5 minutes. What is
minutes.
the rapid fire round?
Tony, do you ever see any Beaumonts Acadians where you live?
No, those are strictly Canadian nameplates.
Tony, Kathy, time's up. Go get coffee. Ray says, I have a 74 Kawasaki TriStar brochure. Very nice.
Nice.
Mitchell Crank. Uncle Tony's Garage, 2.5-inch versus 3-inch exhaust coming off of long tube headers Ford 351
2.5.
W
2.5.
head cam intake.
2.5.
Frankie CNC bought some chicken breasts the other day. Told the wife must have been some Dolly Parton chickens.
Some of them are crazy,
Yeah.
right? You notice that? Some of these
Those
chicken
are the ones
breasts,
that get the hormones.
it's like they come off like goat chickens.
Dada Le Breton
Yeah,
says, hi, I'm late.
you are late.
That's the person you signed the shirt for.
Oh, really?
That I had to chase you around to sign this shirt.
We waited for you, man.
What do you mean?
We waited for you.
He says, love my t-shirt. Thank you for ordering it.
Thank you for
We
ordering.
appreciate it.
Exactly.
And everybody go to UncleTony'sGarage.com. We have hats, which we haven't had in a very long time. Whose potato is better, ours or Canada's?
Both potatoes have issues. We should pit them against each other. Battle of the potatoes.
Let's see. 5.3 Pachyderm sent you $5.
Thank you.
Would you buy a 72 Satellite 318 Auto? Grandma car tan, black rag top, lame hubcaps, but could be cool.
Yes.
Yeah, 72 is nice.
70th is my favorite year for the satellite. I love those cars.
Benjamin C. Speed round question. What was the last year for the 413 truck engine?
1979. 1979. A lot of people. So I ended automotive production in 1978, but they hung around and cast them in 1979 also. Well, they cast them as warranty engines in '79, but they also